Jim, you mentioned earnings season potentially being rocky. When we look at the lineup for the week, the Netflixes, the Teslas, IBM, Snap, Coke, Chipotle, how do we know what's going to be on the rough side of that rock?
Well, I do think that there are certain stocks that are just so loved that it doesn't seem to matter what they report. I think that Netflix is set up to be positive. Even if it goes down for a couple of weeks maybe, and then comes back. Tesla is Tesla's worshipped. This is a new thing in our market. We have younger people who worship stocks. I don't think they're worth worshiping. They are pieces of paper, but I think that there are certain stocks that just can't. I don't know. That are. It's like they want to. They're like lovey blankets. Look at Tesla, David. Come on. Look at that.
Yeah, I see it. I've been watching it. $415 billion market value.
What do you make of that?
I mean, stocks, by the way, are no longer pieces of paper. Just so you know,
Well, what are they?
They're nothing. They're just. I mean,
nothing?
Does anybody really get a stock certificate anymore? Does that?
No, but I'm saying that they're just.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just making a point.
Carl, when I speak with younger people,
just digital representations.
I speak to younger people pretty much everywhere. They recognize me, and they always say the same thing, which is, do you like NIO more than Tesla? Do you like Netflix more than NIO?
Yeah. Santoli had a good column over the weekend about this. Not a scare story per se, but the idea that baby boomers are slowly cashing out, Jim, of this market, and they're handing over what ownership they had to younger. We call them Robinhood traders. We call them a bunch of different things, but it's a definite younger cohort that thinks about equities in a fundamentally different way.
Yes. I mean, the idea that this single stock risk stuff that the ETF purveyors have put upon us is being rejected by them. What they're looking for is the next Tesla. They're very comfortable owning Amazon, and who can blame them, because the numbers we got about what the early look is on Amazon Prime are extraordinary. And who's going to go against people who have decided, you know what, we are buyers of the semis, which are up 30% for the year. I mean, a lot of the stocks that they buy are companies that are doing well. It's not like, David, they're buying uninformed. They're not uninformed. They have done work in the sense of they know what the companies do.
Who?
They know what the companies do.
Who, the Robinhooders?
Yeah, they do.
What do you mean? I thought we've sat here and talked about how they don't know what the companies do.
No, they know what it does. They don't necessarily know the PE. They don't care about price to sales, the things that they used to care about.
They know what Snowflake does?
Maybe not.
All right. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
They know what Tesla does?
They know what Tesla does. They think they know what Tesla does.
They think it's a...
They
think it's a technology company that happens
they may
to
be right
manufacture
about
cars.
That. Yeah,
but I don't think that's... Well, they're not buying American Electric Power, for heaven's sake.
No, and that's probably the way you need to view Tesla if you're going to value it the way it is being valued.
But they like Advanced Micro, Carl. They love Apple, and they think that Zoom is... Well, I mean, they use it. They think that it's a verb, but Zoom is like we used to think it was Kleenex. Now they think it's Zoom. And when you see the Zoom numbers, you have to recognize. I mean, I was on 2 Zoom calls this weekend. It's a link, for heaven's sake. You click it. Even people who have never, ever touched a PC know how to get on Zoom, Carl. I mean, they've made it so easy. And the graduate, it has. It's like, wow, I can just get on. I just click the link, and suddenly I'm like talking to my daughter. I mean, how did that happen?
Zoom has a $163 billion market value now.
What's the matter with that?
It's one of the largest companies out there.
Why shouldn't it be? It's like Babe Ruth. He had a better year than the president. Right? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, David, they're not the Dodgers. They're better than the Dodgers.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.